He was tired. Not the kind of tired that sleep can fix, but the kind that breaks you inside. He was ready to stop. And then, something happened that changed everything. His name was Arjun. He was not special, not rich, not powerful, just a regular man trying to survive. Every morning, Arjun woke up before sunrise, not because he was motivated, but because he had no choice. A small rented room, an old phone, bills waiting on the table. He worked a job he didn't love. Long hours, low pay, no appreciation. But he kept going, because at home, his mother depended on him, and quitting was never an option. Or at least, that's what he told himself. Arjun once had dreams. Big ones. He wanted to build something of his own. He wanted respect. He wanted to feel proud of himself. But life didn't give him time to dream. It only gave him responsibilities. Every day felt the same. Wake up, rush to work, get scolded, come home exhausted. Friends slowly stopped calling. Weekends disappeared. Smiles became rare. And one night, sitting alone on his bed, Arjun whispered, "Is this all my life will ever be?" Then life tested him harder. His company downsized. One email, few cold words. "You are no longer required." Just like that. No warning, no backup plan. Arjun stared at the screen, frozen. Rent was due, his mother needed medicines, and now no income. Days passed. Job applications went unanswered. Calls never came back. Savings disappeared faster than hope. Arjun started blaming himself. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I deserve this. Maybe I should stop trying. Every rejection hit harder than the last. Sleep left him. Hunger didn't matter anymore. He was tired. So tired. One evening, Arjun sat at a bus stop, watching people rush home. Everyone seemed to have somewhere to go, someone waiting for them. He felt invisible. His phone buzzed. A message from the landlord. A missed call from the pharmacy. Pressure closed in from every side. That night, Arjun sat in the dark. No lights, no noise, just thoughts. Heavy thoughts. What's the point of fighting? I've tried enough. I can't do this anymore. For the first time, he seriously thought of stopping. Not sleeping, not resting. Stopping everything. The next morning, Arjun went out for a walk. He didn't know why. He just didn't want to be inside that room. As he walked past a small park, he noticed something. A young boy. The boy was trying to ride a bicycle. He fell again and again. His knees were bruised, his hands were dirty, but he stood up every time. No crying, no complaints, just effort. Arjun stopped walking. He watched quietly. After many tries, the boy finally balanced the bike and rode forward. His face lit up with joy. The boy shouted, "Mom, I did it!" Arjun felt something tighten in his chest. The boy's mother clapped and smiled proudly. That simple moment hit Arjun hard. The boy fell many times, but he never thought of quitting. Why? Because falling was part of learning. Arjun sat on a bench and took a deep breath. He thought about his own life. Yes, he was tired. Yes, he was broken. Yes, life was unfair. But had he truly failed? Or was he just in the middle of the struggle? He remembered his mother's sacrifices, the nights she stayed awake when he was sick, the faith she had in him. He whispered to himself, "If that child can stand up again, so can I." That thought didn't solve his problems, but it gave him something important: strength. That day, Arjun made a promise. Not a big one, a small one. I won't quit today. He updated his resume again. He reached out to old contacts. He applied for jobs he once thought were below him. No ego, only survival. He started waking up early again, not because he had to, but because he chose to. Some days were still bad, some nights were still heavy, but he kept moving. One step, one day. 2 weeks later, Arjun got a call. A small company, a temporary role. Not perfect, but enough. He accepted it without thinking twice. Work was hard, pay was average, but slowly life began to breathe again. Bills were paid, food returned to the table, smiles returned to the room. Months passed. Arjun grew more confident. He learned new skills. He proved his worth. One evening, after a long day, he walked past the same park. The same boy was there, still falling, still getting up. Arjun smiled, this time with understanding. Life will break you, tire you, push you to the edge. There will be days when stopping feels easier than continuing. But listen carefully. Feeling tired does not mean you are weak. Feeling broken does not mean you're finished. Sometimes life doesn't test you to destroy you. It tests you to show you how strong you already are. If you are struggling right now, if you feel lost, if quitting feels tempting, pause, breathe, and remember, you don't have to win today. You just have to stand up one more time. Because just like that boy on the bicycle, the moment you stop quitting is the moment you start moving forward again. And your story is still being written.